guys, what is up? It's Pastor Dustin here with
Miss Kendra.
We are here for another Game On video series. Guys, this is awesome. Today's game has to do with just a basic deck of cards. Now, if you don't have a basic deck of cards, they're about $1 at the dollar store, Dollar Tree. You can get them at Walmart or Target. But there's some amazing games you can play with just a basic deck of cards. And so we're going to show you one of those games today. This game has two names. The first one here in America is
Trash.
And in France, it is garbage. Actually, that's not true. Garbage is not French for trash. But my son and I, we joke around and say garbage all the time, especially when we're playing basketball, and we miss very easy shots. So here we go. This game is called Trash, and what's going to happen is Miss Kendra is going to shuffle the deck, and then she's going to pass out 10 cards to each player face down. And that is how you lay the cards out. We've got 5 on top and 5 on bottom. And then we have one community draw pile that's going to be here. What's going to happen is, first, everyone's going to draw one card to see who goes first. Let's see who goes first in our game.
Okay, I have a 4.
And I've got an 8. And so my card is higher, so I get to go first. These 2 cards are going to be placed on bottom of the deck. Now, in this game, we are placing out our 10 cards in line. This represents a 1, which in this game is an ace. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Jacks and queens are trash, or as my son would say, garbage. And then a king is wild. You can place a king anywhere you want here. The way the game is going to play is we're going to draw a card. And then if that card, let's say it's a 3, I'm going to place it face up in this card spot. I'm going to remove this card, place the 3 face up. And then if I can place this card in one of my other face down spots, I'm going to do so. And then you'll see how the game plays out. When I'm left with a card that I can no longer place face down, I'm going to put it into the discard pile. Here we go. Miss Kendra, I get to go first because I drew the higher card. Mm-hmm. So I got a 6. So this 6 is going to go into my number 6 spot, like that. Then I'm going to flip this card over, which it's a 3. So it's going to go in my number 3 spot. Oh, look at that. And now I got a 5. And so it's going to go in my 5 spot. And then I got a number 3. Now I can no longer place the 3. And so this 3 is going to go into my discard pile. Like that.
And I am going to pick this up because I need a 3. And I'll put it in my 3 slot. And I got a 6. Place it in the 6 slot. A 4. A 9.
Oh, man, this isn't looking good for me.
A 7.
Oh, man.
Whoop. And then I got a queen. So a queen is trash. I cannot use that.
Okay. So I clearly can choose to draw off the discard pile if it's a card that I need, just like Miss Kendra did, but a queen does not help me, so I'm not going to do that. So I got a 3. I already have a 3, and so I can't play this. It's going to go there.
So it's my turn to draw. I have a jack, so that is trash.
All right. I got a queen, and that also is trash.
Who shuffled this? I have an 8, so I'm going to play my 8, and I have an ace. That counts as my 1. And I have 7, but I already have a 7. So I'm going to place it here.
Now I've got a choice. I can draw the 7 off the pile, or I can draw this card off the top. And because I need a 7 right here, I'm going to go ahead and take the 7. I'm going to lift this card. It's a 10. So this 10 is going to go underneath here. It's a queen. That's trash, so it falls off.
Okay. Now I have an ace, but I do not need that. So I have to discard.
I do need an ace, and so that's going to move into this spot here. I have a 10, and I don't need a 10.
But I do.
There we go. So her 10 fits underneath.
And I have an 8, but I already have 1. So discard.
All right. Now, one thing that I've noticed that helps pick up a card, if you can't pick it up off of a table, if you press on one side and push the card underneath that lip, you can lift it up fairly easily like that.
We have
an ace. Neither of us need that. So we're both down to 2. And
getting close.
Both of us need a 2, and I need a 4, and she needs a 5. There's my 2. All right, and a 7, which I do not need.
Another ace I don't need.
Now remember, a king is wild, so if I can get a king, I can place it anywhere.
Or a jack. And I have a 4, but I already have 1. But that's what I need.
Oh, and that's what I need, so there we go.
Good
and
job.
A king was there. Now, I do want to explain this. Let's say that a 4 was there, that was flipped over, and I had a king here. Let's say earlier in the game, I placed a king as my wild on 4. Now, 4 comes up. She discarded this 4 because she no longer needed it. And I could put the king here, and that would win the game for me. But once a king is played as a wild, I can no longer swap it out with a card that's actually going to fit into that spot. So once a king is played, it is stuck in that position. Does that make sense? Awesome. Well, guys, this is Trash. I hope you have an awesome time playing this with your family. It is a great, great fun time. And if you play with a family members bigger than 4, the variant to this game is?
You need a second deck of cards so you all have plenty to play with.
There you go. So just take 2 deck of cards, shuffle them together, pass out 10 to each player, and get started. Hope you have an awesome time with this game. Check back in with some more Game On Games. We'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.